Peace and blessings. You are listening to the Reverend and High Priestess Tamar Aziz Serwa, visionary of the Womb Sauna and the Empowerment Mogul. I am always grateful when we have an opportunity to connect on YouTube and chat. And I just want to say, take a deep breath. And I want you to be the kind of woman that is full of so much joy, so busy with being herself, in love with herself, that you no longer have time to be petty and critical of what anybody else is doing, wearing, looking like, being, talking, promoting, posting on Facebook. Can we just come into agreement? Like they say in church, touch your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, I am releasing my petty spirit. That's right, Zariel. Say it with me. Neighbor, I am releasing my petty spirit. Can you just let some of that go and get focused on your own stuff? That's right, baby girl. Y'all hear Zariel? Even she is like, yes, mama, it's time to let go of the pettiness. How can you find time to pick through people's stuff, have whole fallouts with people in your head, make assumptions about what they think about you, make assumptions about what they're not even saying to you because there's not enough emotional maturity to have the conversations for clarity? This is the message, or part of the message, behind Elevation Weekend. I am calling women to elevate in every single possible way. It is time for us to heal everything. And what is required for that is getting beyond the superficial, surface level masks that we wear. And we wear these masks well. Some of the masks may look like hair weave, but I done seen a whole lot of sisters with locks and afros, masked behind the veil, broken, insecure, just as much as I've seen sisters with a track all the way down to their buttocks, with the same kind of things. This is not about what you're putting on. This is not about what you look like. This is not about whether or not you say hotep or not. This is deeper. Do you know who you are and how to be her every single day with authenticity and power? What have you inherited that has you stuck? What did your mama give you and your grandma give you that has you unable to relate to women without the pettiness? That's right. Right, Zariel? We gotta break these chains. We gotta let this stuff go. We gotta learn how to go deeper. And you will never be able to have deeper relationships and elevate your relationships and how you socialize while you're living at the surface. So I love you enough, my sisters, to just put this out in the ethers and on the internet and say, you don't get to require from others what you can't show up with. You will always attract what you need to be your best self. So some of you who are wasting energy, time, and resources criticizing, gossiping, and talking about what your sister is doing or not doing in your quote-unquote friendship, what you need to realize is that you have the capacity to give yourself everything you need. So if that is your truth, then why are you so vexed with what somebody else is doing? And yes, there's a lot going on in the world, but guess what? The only thing you can control is yourself. If you want to see change in this world, you need to become the change you want to see. It all begins and ends with you. It all begins and ends with you. Elevate. I encourage you in this year to do, I'm laughing at my daughter, y'all. Y'all hear her, right? We're at that stage where she has found her voice. Speak, preacher. Tell the folks on YouTube. We are in the year where you have an opportunity to take yourself into depths you've never seen yourself go into before, to become what you've never seen yourself become, to live life where there truly are no limitations or no obstacles, because you recognize that you are powerful. You are the gift to the planet. And if you want the world to change, it begins with you. It begins with you. I just want y'all to stop being so daggone petty. And you know what? I had to have that conversation with myself. I made a conscious decision to stop letting things that are a waste of my energy, my resources, to keep me from moving forward. Worried about whether or not the next person is where you need them to be. Are you where you need to be? If you are building relationships based on whether or not somebody is where they need to be, that may be why your relationships are not working out the way you desire them to. Because all that is required is your authenticity and your presence. Learn to build relationships and socialize from the space of I am here, I am present. And you will see some amazing relationships blossom in your life. Be pleasure focused. Stay centered in your joy, my sisters. Know that abundance is your birthright. You don't have to have the fears you have. Every good and perfect gift is yours to have. Be 100% okay with your desires for things in this life that bring you joy and comfort. And release the need to be unworthy, whether that's with material things, whether that's with your relationships, whether that's with the things you want to give to yourself and you're looking at your budget. No, it is your birthright to live luxuriously. There are riches in this realm that are just for you. Accept them, accept them, accept them. Know that you are blessed. Know that you are blessed, and do what is required to elevate. It's time. It's time. You don't have to cycle through the toxic patterns if you become decisive and match your decisions with a change in your behavior. So what Elevation Weekend will provide you with is an opportunity to take action and demonstrate your new truth. Not just have it in your head and in your heart, but to call it out of that space into real life. And when you do that, your life will never be the same. I can't wait to see you, my sisters. myelevationweekend.com. We do have space left. August 11th to August 14th. We are holding those 4 days for you to come on 300 acres of sacred land in a space that is designed to help you go deep within. It is a portal on this land. It's beautiful and amazing, the resort space we have lined up for you. And we have featured speakers coming into the space for you as well. You want to get in the room, and there is actually nothing keeping you from getting there. I don't care what happens when you click the full access button at myelevationweekend.com and you see the price tag. That price tag is not keeping you from getting there. I, as a marketplace woman and blesser, have made up in my mind that anything I release into the marketplace needs to be designed to exercise our faith. If it doesn't pull me out of my comfort zone, I know it will keep you in yours. And I am committed to elevating you as I elevate myself. That's what this womb healing work is about. So yes, you will need to invest in your truth and the demonstration of it. And yes, you will need to prepare to take yourself outside of your couch, outside of your home, outside of your comfort zone to an area designed to hold you accountable to doing what is required to heal everything. So look at the itinerary when you go to myelevationweekend.com. Look at the itinerary, check out our featured speakers. If you have a gift to offer the sisters who will be attending this event, there are vending opportunities available as well. And you can secure a table and offer products and services that will support the vision of what we're doing during those 4 days. And if you have questions, reach out. I'm going to say this to you again, and then I got to go. There are no limitations. There are no obstacles. If you want it, it's yours to have. If you want to be there, stop asking, can I get there? Can I afford it? What do I have to do? Wrong questions. The how part is none of your business. It's God's business. Can you just first make up your mind that you're going and begin to speak, behave, and function as if you're there? It's yours to have. Accept every good and perfect gift. It's yours to have. I love you. Gotta run. Peace and blessings.
First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil.